Okay, what I have here is a coffee cup Stirling engine. Now the Stirling engine was invented back in 1816 by Reverend Robert Stirling. And if I read correctly, his brother, who was an engineer, also had a hand in it. But it was basically Robert Stirling's concept, and he invented this as a rival to the steam engine. And it had a lot of advantages. The main thing being that it doesn't have a steam boiler, which used to blow up and kill and maim people all the time back then. And so this was a much safer concept, and the efficiency was up there rivaling the steam engine. And this is also being currently used today in solar energy production. And so let me just explain real quick how this works. Basically, I just have a cup of hot water here. Starbucks will thank me. And I have this engine sitting on top. Now down here, you can see this little chamber, which is see-through. There's just a body of air in here that is being heated and cooled over and over. So therefore, it's expanding and contracting. Now right here is the piston. As the air expands in this chamber, it pushes the piston up, and you can see that's clocked to this little yellow pad, which in the Stirling engine is called the displacer. And it's called a displacer because it's displacing the air back and forth. And so you can see that it's clocked 45 degrees to the piston. And basically, what's going on here is the air is when the displacer comes up, the hot water is heating this chamber of air, and expands and pushes the piston up. And then what happens is the piston comes up, the displacer follows around and goes down. And when the displacer goes down, the hot air rushes around the displacer and is cooled when the hot air touches this surface. And then in reverse, the displacer goes up, and then the chamber is heated again. And so you have this what's called the Stirling cycle of the hot air being expanded and contracted over and over again. And evidently you can run these, put power on these and turn them into some type of refrigerator. It'll actually, because it's moving the heat out of the coffee cup from down here and then cools it on the top. Now in the in a commercial version being used in energy production today, they typically use hydrogen or helium gas. I think more often hydrogen. It's a little better than helium, but those gases are better conductors of heat, so they get higher efficiency out of it. But this one just has just regular air in there, and it is heating and contracting the same body and air, and the displacer is moving the air back and forth, heating it and cooling it, heating it and cooling it. And that's how the Stirling engine works. It's a very simple, elegant engine, almost a 200-year-old concept that's now being utilized in solar energy production, which is actually more efficient than photovoltaics. So a great way to turn the sun's energy into mechanical motion. And I hope that explains how the Stirling engine works for everybody. And so thank you for watching, and take care. Bye-bye.